This is The Long Shadow of a Dream, written by Roberta Mezzabarba, translated by Emanuela Paganucci, narrated by Andrew James Roberts, and published by TekTime. Chapter 1. Greta was sitting on the steps leading to Duomo, but it was getting late now. She would stay there forever to admire the double-arched windows of the Papal Palace, especially at sunset, when the red sun would make their fine design look even thinner. At first glance, they might have looked like valuable intaglio carvings, done by delicate hands of skilled embroiderers. But actually, they were the fruit of the work of strong and meticulous mighty arms and experienced fingers of stonecutters from Viterbo, who, with their expertise, were able to master the apparent hardness of the peperino stone, giving it the shape they wanted. Everything was magic in those moments. Greta had been working in Viterbo for the last 5 years as the secretary of a notary public. She loved that adoptive town, the little streets of the old part of town paved with Sanpietrini, the fountains in every square. Prof. Early. She loved the peaceful atmosphere that you would get in the countryside areas which were not too far from the town. Despite it all, as a real Sicilian woman, she could not keep away from the water, the element that she loved the most and was essential for her life. After running away from Aki Costello, she had lived in Rome for a short period of time, where she worked in a fast food restaurant. Then she went looking for a quieter place. She got a place in Capodimonte, a little town fairly close to Viterbo, on the Bolsena Lake. That beautiful lake, with its 2 islands looking like 2 watchmen, had caught her attention for the first time, casting a spell on her right away. It was getting late. It was time for Greta to go home. Before doing that, though, she needed to drop in at Notary Defusco, her employer, to collect some paperwork that she had to hand over to the owner of one of the 2 islands of the Bolsena Lake, the Bicentina Island. She was excited because the next day she was going to go to that island by boat. It had sparked interest in her since the first time she saw it. She was going to see for herself if what she heard about was true. Notary Defusco was a plump man in his 60s with little hair and a blank look. He would take his job very seriously, but certainly he was not a cheerful person. He was a good man, thought Greta, but he was afraid of his own shadow, and that was maybe his bigger flaw. Greta remembered when a few years back, browsing through a local newspaper looking for a job in the ad section, she was amazed to see how short his message was. Reliability and willingness to work. That's what I am looking for. He was just like this. Now, Greta, that's the plan. Tomorrow morning you will meet up with Principe del Drago. I have already made arrangements with that fisherman, and you will go in his boat. You will read the sales deed page by page to him. You'll get him to sign them, you'll give him a copy, and you'll bring 1 copy back. Please be kind, but not obsequious. Excessive mannerism is not good in such situations. He had been telling Greta this 3 or 4 times already, what to do and how to deal with these matters that she knew so well. He was visibly nervous because he wanted this deal to be successful. To him, the fact that a big landowner as Principe del Drago had chosen him amongst all the notary public in the area to settle his real estate business surely was a reason for pride, especially as regards to those colleagues who, as he used to say when he was in a friendly mood, would consider work only as a way to earn a living. Greta got out of the front door of the big building where her office was, with a considerable pile of documents inside a black leather briefcase that the notary public had lent her for this occasion. The fresh air accompanied her to the bus stop, like a loyal friend would have done, ready to listen to what had happened to her during the day which had just gone. When she eventually got out of the bus,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?